Larnaka ground, Viking 112 is
GHT following.
Larnaka clearance delivery, Israel 5132, good afternoon, at gate 26 with information Oscar, request clearance to Tel Aviv.
Larnaka ground Gala 5525, good morning, on the apron request IFR clearance to Adnan Menderes Airport. Caroline, welcome announcement please.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Flight A339 from Larnaka to Adnan Menderes. We are delighted to have you with us today. The flight will take approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 28,000 feet. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position for departure. We will be coming around with refreshments shortly. And just a reminder, we only accept card payments on this flight. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Alpine 3862, taxi to apron T1552 via Delta Mike Romeo Yankee. Good day.
Calgary ground, good morning. WestJet 1572, ready for push and program.
WestJet 1572, Calgary ground, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, WestJet 1572.
Larnaka ground Gala 5525, request pushback and engine start.
Gala 5525 Larnaka ground, go ahead with your request.
Larnaka ground, good morning, Gala 5525 on the apron request IFR clearance to Adnan Menderes Airport.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Gala 5525, information uniform is current. Clear to Adnan Menderes via the Bone 2 Bravo departure, then as filed. Departure runway 22, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 130.2 squawk 5545.
Swiss 1672, contact tower on 118.1.
Larnaka ground, information uniform is current, clearance to Adnan Menderes via the Bond 2B departure, then as filed. Departure runway 22, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 130.2, squad 5525, thank you.
Gala 5525, read back correct.
Larnaka ground, Gala 5525, request pushback and engine start.
Board the plane, Sahat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight with From Larnaka to
Gala
Adnan
5525.
Menderes.
Pushback approved. Face
My
southeast.
name is Caroline, and I'm joined by my wonderful crew members, Alex, Sophia,
Larnaka Ground, Gala 5525. Pushback approved. Thank you.
bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to contact us. We're here to help. Thank you for flying with us today.
Taxi to B11. Be a Tango 6 Mike Sierra, American 900.
Tom 126.355. Channel 095 Golf.
Hello, good evening. Jupiter 220 requesting VF4 clearance for Sanders departure. Jupiter 220 requesting VF4 circuit.
Tom 121.2 Golf Golf Hotel, thank you. 121.2 Golf Golf Hotel. American 4 Charlie Echo requesting APU start.
Skyclub 402 Charlie, Echo, engine start approved.
Got a number. 1928. We require takeoff from runway 22. This is Finnair 1928. We're confirming runway 4.
Lufthansa 1769, request pushback and startup.
All aircraft, information X-ray is now current. QNH 1016.
Pushback approved, facing southeast, Lufthansa 1769.
All aircraft be advised, information Yankee is now current, QNH 1025.
6. Transition level 110 advise on course heading, altitude.
Lufthansa 1769
Cabin crew,
request
all
pushback.
doors in flight and cross-check.
Lufthansa
Ladies and gentlemen,
1769
welcome
pushback
aboard
approved.
flight GL 5525
Pushback
from
and
Larnaka
start
to
approved.
Adnan
Lufthansa
Menderes. We are thrilled to
1769.
have you with us today. Our captain is Serhat, and our first officer is Merv. Joining me in the cabin are my fantastic crew members, Alex, Sophia, and Liam. We expect our flight to take approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 28,000 feet. Now let's go through some important safety information. First, to fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For those of you seated in the exit rows, please take a moment to locate the emergency exits. There are 2 exits at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. In the event of an evacuation, leave your belongings behind and proceed to the nearest exit. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight. Oh, and just a reminder, we only accept card payments for any purchase. Captain, cabin is ready for departure.
LCLK. We ask that you give them their full undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. Swiss 709er, stand walk to information Quebec. If any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Request taxi runway 33.
This Airbus A330 is the emergency exit to yours in the front, 4 window exit over the wing, and to yours in the back. Each door sequences an evacuation flight that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a ramp. All exits are clearly marked with a sign overhead. If necessary, floor level lighting will illuminate the aisle to help prevent the exit.
Runway 33, taxi fire Victor Delta Echo, KLM 118.
There is a change in cabin pressure for oxygen and will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen.
Larnaka ground, there are 5142 heavy. We are ready for departure.
LL 514 heavy contact tower for departure.
Contact tower, LL 5142.
Keeping on range, Echo Bravo.
22 via Echo.
Larnaka ground, North Shuttle 9301 at stand Golf 5, ready for engine start. Engine start approved, face southeast, North Shuttle 9301.
North Shuttle 9301, Larnaka ground, engine start approved, face southeast.
33 Juliet Hotel, return pushback and engine start.
Ground, EC42 Quebec Hotel, request push and start.
United 1008 Heavy, turning on taxi pad for you now.
All aircraft, information Romeo is now current.
Larnaka ground, Scala 5525. Pushback and engine start complete. Request taxi to runway 22, right.
All aircraft be advised. Information Sierra is now current. QNH 1019er.
Gala 5525, runway 22, taxi via Lima Charlie Whiskey Charlie Alpha. Contact tower when ready for departure.
Aeroflot 201, pushback and startup approved. Face south.
Larnaka ground, runway 22, taxi via Lima Charlie Whiskey Charlie Alpha. Contact tower when ready for departure. Thank you.
Larnaka ground, this is Speedberg 1821. I'd like to file an IFR flight to Birmingham. Speedberg 1821, information whiskey, clear to Birmingham via Papa Hotel Alpha 1 Whiskey departure. Then file departure runway 22, initial climb 9000, departure frequency 130.2, squawk 3625.
All aircraft, information Kilo is now current. QNH 1007.
Larnaka ground, Israel 5141 Heavy, request taxi to the gate, please.
Clear to London Gatwick after departure, fly radar vectors Lisboa. Departure runway 17, initial climb is to 4000, and I'm to contact departure on 133.125. I'm squawking 5726, Ryanair 1411.
Ryanair 1411, repass correct.
Skytower for Charlie Echo, gate T10, request push and start.
Sky Travel for Charlie Echo, pushback approved. Face north.
Larnaka ground, DGN 9007, request taxi, runway 22.
All aircraft, information Bravo is now current. QNH 1012.
Taxi to runway 22 via Lima Charlie, Whiskey, Charlie, Alpha, DGN 9007, thank you. Back approved, face north, Skytower for Charlie Echo. Luxembourg Road, 709 at 1012, request push and stop.
Swiss 709er, push and start approved, face west.
is the ground, 5 Delta Charlie. Can I please get the current altimeter setting? 30.12, 5 Delta Charlie, thank you.
Pushback does approved, faceplate, speed 709.
Ryanair 1411, runway 7 approved for departure. Taxi via Alpha, Bravo 1, Charlie. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready for departure.
Swiss 3, Juliet Hotel, runway 29er taxi via Whiskey 3, Echo 5, Sierra 1, Foxtrot.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
To Aldergrove, Belfast.
Please, Malta 8127 is ready to taxi.
Wiz Malta 8127, contact tower on 121.2.
Whiskey 3, Echo 4, Sierra 2, Foxtrot, to runway 29er, Swiss 3, Juliet Hotel.
Tower 121.2, so
Edelweiss 371, contact tower on 121.2 so long.
Emirates 109 requesting IFR clearance to Dubai. Information Sierra.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Skydiver for Charlie Echo, request starting engine.
Las Vegas ground, American 1808, request push and start.
Number 2.
Push start approved. Tail East, American 1808.
full ground, requesting taxi to runway 28 left.
Aeroflot 201, runway 28 left taxi, via Charlie, Alpha.
American 5 Whiskey Mike, ready to taxi.
American 5 Whiskey Mike, runway 29er taxi via Golf 8, cross runway 29er, then Echo Sierra.
EZ42 Quebec Hotel, runway 33 taxi via Whiskey Delta Echo.
Running ground, Skyline 402 Whiskey Hotel, cleared runway 02, heading over to General Aviation Parking.
Swiss 3 Juliet Hotel, contact tower on 118.3. Take care.
Runway 33 via Whiskey Delta Echo, EZ42 Quebec Hotel.
Peter 411, contact tower on 121.2.
Speedbird 77 Whiskey, Saint-Ex ground taxi to CA3 via Alpha 4, Tango Lima. Good day.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, contact tower on 136.5. Have a good afternoon.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo.
With Malta 8127, request pushback and startup.
Wiz Malta 8127, pushback and startup approved. Face southeast.
Gala 5525, contact tower on 121.2.
Contacting tower on 121.2. Gala 5525. Larnaka Tower, Gala 5525. Evening, holding short of 22, ready for departure.
Gala 5525, Larnaka Tower, runway 22, winds 210 at 16, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff. Gala 5525.
Object 3923. Newcastle Tower, wind 060 at 7. Runway 7, clear to land.
Ryanair 1148, Torre Elmas, vento 180 a 12, pista 14, autorizzato all'atterraggio.
SwissJet 47903, welcome to Zurich. Contact ground on 121.905.
Easy 42 Quebec Hotel, runway 33, wind 050 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Aeroflot 201, Pulkovo Tower, runway 28 left, winds 290 at 17, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, runway 07C, winds 040 at 6, cleared for takeoff. All aircraft information Juliet is now current. QNH 1011.
This is Scandinavian 222, request IFR to...
What's the ground?
5 Delta Charlie, roger, you are on the ground frequency.
Santa Barbara, ground 1, positioning 87, November 4, ready for pushback and engine start. What's the ground? 5 Delta Charlie, I'd like to switch frequency for a moment to the FBO. I have a small issue with the aircraft. Atlanta ground, good morning. German cargo 454, vacated runway 27 left at Romeo 3, requesting taxi to South Cargo Ramp, Bay 4.
EET. Temperature 32. Dew point 23. QNH 10.
Air 1934, request IFR clearance to Helsinki.
Okay, to South Cargo Ramp, Bay 4. Via Romeo 3, Romeo
16. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. View at 2500 feet. Temperature 32. Dew point 23. QNH 1006. Transition level 110, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information whiskey. Larnaka International Airport, information whiskey. 1400 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway. I and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information whiskey.
Gala 5525, contact departure on 130.2.
Switching to departure on 130.2. Gala 5525. Larnaka departure, Gala 5525, evening, climbing to 3000.
Gala 5525, Larnaka departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, Gala 5525.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, climb flight level 280.
Climb level 280, Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo.
What do you expect from a 10 left approach, United 532?
Swiss 709 there.
Larnaka departure Gala 5525, climbing flight level 4000 feet.
Swiss 709 Air, Bugün departure, climb flight level 230. Ryanair 1659, contact Stansted Tower on 123.805.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, contact Langen Radar on 127.625.
Sweet 3 Juliet Hotel, climb flight level 300.
Chicago approach, United 532 is level at 12,000.
Runway 3, confirm Oscar Lima India.
Larnaka departure Gala 5525, climbing flight level 4000 feet.
Descent flight level 046. Turn right, heading 245 vectors for the ILS. Runway 35 left approach.
Larnaka approach Gala 5525. Climbing flight level 4000 feet. Larnaka approach Gala 5525. Climbing flight level 150. Larnaka approach Gala 5525, climbing flight level 150.
X-ray Delta.
Climb and maintain 320, American 6525.
Larnaka approach Gala 5525, good evening. Announcement, please.
Gala 5525 identified. Good evening.
Okay, Captain, I'll make the announcement now. Captain Serhat, we have a situation in the cabin. A passenger suddenly collapsed and is in need of a defibrillator. It seems they were feeling unwell before the flight, but we didn't anticipate this. I've already alerted the other crew members and we're preparing to assist. Please advise on how you'd like to proceed.
Good day, flight level 200 feet.
Larnaka departure Gala 5525, climbing flight level 150.
Swiss 3 Juliet Hotel Bordeaux Control. Identified. Good afternoon.
Gala 5525, Nicosia radar identified. Good evening, QNH 1013.
Keep 40, maintaining flight level 390.
Speedbird 420, Rome radar identified. Buongiorno.
Lima Papa 49 Bravo, contact Coco approach on 120.5.
Qatari 1 Victor, Athens, identified. Kalispera.
Caroline, turbulence announcements, please.
Traffic.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline speaking from the cabin. We are currently experiencing some turbulence, so please ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding. If you need anything, feel free to call on one of the crew members. Thank you.
Clear of conflict.
reached our cruising altitude. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly. Today, we have some delightful options available, including our delicious chicken salad and the ever-popular cheese and crackers. After the service, we will also have articles from the airline shop available for you to browse. Just a reminder, we only accept card payments on board. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Berlin, turbulence announcement please.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline speaking from the cabin. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 14,999 feet. The weather at our destination, Adnan Menderes International Airport, is quite pleasant with a temperature of around 20 degrees Celsius, no clouds and no precipitation. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly. And just a reminder, we only accept card payments on board. After the service, I will be coming around with articles from the airline shop for you to browse. Thank you for your attention.
5525, climbing flight level 250.
radar Israel 732. Israel 732.
Israel 732, this is guard frequency. Please contact Nicosia radar on 126.3 for further instructions.
Hey there, Captain Serhat. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack? Last night's hotel was quite the experience, and not in a good way, but I managed to save some coffee for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our approach to Adnan Menderes International Airport. At this time, we kindly ask everyone to return to your seats, stow your tables and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Check the flight status.
I am unable to check the status, Hat. My focus is on handling the comms and briefings.
Thank you, Frank.
You're welcome, Sir Hat.
Cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Izmir. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position and fasten your seatbelts. The weather at Adnan Menderes is quite lovely, with a temperature of around 20 degrees Celsius and no clouds in sight. Just a reminder, we currently do not have a gate assigned, so please stay seated until we receive further information. Thank you for your cooperation.
Reaching to ground 121.855, easy, roaming to Bravo, thank you.
Currently make an announcement for passenger safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline speaking from the cabin. We would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information before we continue our flight. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. It's important to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For those of you seated in the exit rows, please take a moment to locate the emergency exits. There are 2 exits at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. In the event of an evacuation, leave your belongings behind and proceed to the nearest exit. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
TBM 0 Delta Hotel, runway 12 is available. Winds calm, cleared straight in for runway 12.
Tower E625, we are ready for taxi.
Fox November India. Vous êtes en vente arrière pour la piste 22, vent 280 à 114. Confirmez votre position actuelle.
426G 834, runway 22, wind 010 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Speedbird 147 Lima, Heathrow Tower, roger, continue approach.
Good day, Sandra 58 Quebec Victor, information hotel, destination Sabiha, request IFA clearance. Sandra 58 Quebec Victor, information India, request IFA clearance to Lima Tango Foxtrot Juliet.
I'll have your clearance, just a second.
November 55 Papa Yankee ready for departure, runway 04 west.
November 55 Papa Yankee, Nice Tower, runway 04 right, wind 090 at 6, cleared for takeoff. Volotea 1123, Malaga Tower, identified.
We're ready for takeoff 361.
Runway 12, TBM 0 Delta Hotel. Approved runway 12, I'm on final for 12, I'm landing 12. Eva 420, flight level 025, cross downwind to approach runway 16 left. Coordinate 738. Contact departure on 118.0. Pause. TBM 0 Delta Hotel, welcome to Missoula. Contact ground on 121.9. Wind 230 10, runway 16 left, cleared climb 25420.
Tower, factor too heavy.
23, Bournemouth Tower, runway 8, wind 090 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Feedback 40 established on the localizer for landing at runway 16 left.
Runway 04 right from Whiskey 3, November 55, Papa Yankee.
American 420, contact departure on 128.2.
Speedbird 147 Lima, welcome to Heathrow. Contact ground on 121.70 car.
Papa Yankee. Contact departure on 120.16.
Runway 16 with 080 at 8, cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 515, Stansted Tower, runway 04 with 060 at 9, cleared for takeoff.
Speedbird 420, welcome to Fiume.
Elan 456, Ankara controlled, identified. Good evening.
123.1, Elan 456.
Correndon 738, Amsterdam radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Delta 5128, clear to Margaret Bushu. After departure, fly radar vectors to BKO, standard file. Departure runway 24, initial climb 5000, departure on 25.39, squawk 29 to correction, squawk 2146.
Kansas City Center, good morning. United 1008 with you, flight level flight level 360.
Eco Charlie Juliet Alpha. Sierra, ¿puede acelerar su ascenso a nivel de vuelo 320?
Fox Fleet 874, Oakland Center, good morning.
Frank, request descending clearance, please.
I'll request clearance for further climbs ahead.
Anchor control Gala 5525, requesting clearance to climb further to flight level 280.
Gala 5525, climb flight level 280.
Climbing flight level 280, Gala 5525.
Emirates 502, welcome to Mumbai. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Gala 5525, contact Ankara. Control on 128.75.
Contacting Ankara control on 128.75, Gala 5525. Ankara control Gala 5525, evening climbing from flight level 250 to flight level 280.
Dollar 5525, Ankara control, identified, Selam.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, contact Copenhagen control on 133.155.
Charlie, Julia Alfa Sierra, estoy teniendo dificultades con el motor izquierdo. En cuanto lo solucione, intentaré ascender a nivel de vuelo 320. Eco Charlie, Julia Alfa Sierra.
Frank, request sending flight level 170, please.
Dollar 5525, Ankara control, expect the BAPS 1 Charlie arrival. Descent coming up in about 5 minutes. Say the word if you want to descend sooner.
Center, we are ready to copy VF clearance to Lima Foxtrot, Oscar November, Foxtrot Hotel Echo Romeo Mike.
Ankara control Gala 5525, requesting descent to flight level 170. Expect
Frank, request sending to flight level 170.
Bonjour monsieur, Air France 180, Ryanair 180, piste dégagée.
Requesting descent to flight level 170, Sir Hat.
Swiss 3 Juliet Hotel, clears base 2, Golf arrival into Zurich. When you're ready to begin your descent, flight level 260.
Unknown, Gala 5525, request descent to flight level 170.
Nobody is listening on 124.25.
Gala 5525, descending flight level 150.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap
Caroline,
up.
descending announcement please.
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until you have arrived safely on gate.
Okay, Captain, I'll take care of that right away.
Ankara Control, Gala 5525, descending flight level 150.
Gala 5525, Ankara Control, identified, EE Oxam.
Women radar identified. Good evening.
Ankara Control, Gala 5525, iyi akşamlar.
Gala 5525, identified. Good evening.
Ankara Control, Gala 5525, descending flight level 150. Caroline, security announcement please.
Okay, Captain, I'll make the announcement now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline speaking from the cabin. We would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information before we continue our flight. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. It's important to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For those of you seated in the exit rows, Please take a moment to locate the emergency exits. There are 2 exits at the
Pilatus
front,
Delta
2
Foxtrot
over the
Alpha.
wings,
Contact
and
Los
2 at
Angeles
the
Center
rear
on
of the aircraft.
134.475.
In the event of an evacuation, leave your belongings behind and proceed to the nearest exit. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Flight level 150, Ryanair 1411. Eco Charlie Juliet Sierra con problemas en el motor izquierdo. Solicito aterrizaje de emergencia en el aeropuerto de Albacete.
Surrender 738, contact London Control on 135.425.
¿Lo puedes repetir en español? Eco Charlie Juliet Alfa Sierra.
QNH 1015, Echo Romeo Mike, thank you.
Descendemos a 4000 pies, rumbo 035, el QNH el 1012. Informaremos cuando tengamos el aeropuerto de Alta, Eco Charlie Juliet Alfa Sierra.
Spinner 315 requesting flight level 300 for better performance, please.
Going to 132.7, United 1008.
Condor 2 Papa Sierra, descend flight level 070. Canada Air 3707, descend and maintain 9,000. Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, Copenhagen Control, cleared RISM 3 Tango arrival into Landvetter. When you're ready, descend flight level 260. Condor 2 Papa Sierra, left turn to heading 280 approved. Flight level 280, easy 48 Bravo Golf. WestJet 1572, Salt Lake Center, contact Denver Center on 135.6. Condor 2 Papa Sierra, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Ryanair 2515, contact Amsterdam radar on 125.75.
WestJet 1572, Denver Center, good morning.
901-934. Ankara Control, please expedite your descent to flight level 340.
Sunsearch 1675, descend and maintain 6,000. Descend and maintain 6,000, Sunsearch 1675.
Easy 625 Marseille Control. Expect the San Sebastian 1 Tango arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Easy 48 Bravo Golf, climb flight level 340 Eagle.
One Mike Juliet, contact Milwaukee approach on 118.0. Amex 984, contact Bucharest radar on 134.765.
Charlie 68 Yankee, Ankara Control, identified. Good evening.
Ryanair 1306, nivel de vuelo 200 para 350.
Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot, Madrid Control, contact Bordeaux Control on 133.78.
ExecJet 40, expect the runway 34 right RNAV Zulu approach into Denver.
Bravo Golf, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Alaska 15, Albuquerque Center, good morning.
Berlin, prepare the passengers for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline speaking from the cabin. We are now preparing for landing at Adnan Menderes International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. We appreciate your cooperation and look forward to welcoming you to your destination shortly. Thank you.
Swiss 3 Juliet Hotel, contact Zurich approach on 125.33.
Six 874, contact Oakland Center on 119.975.
Paris Control, good evening, SDX 323, good evening. Could you please confirm the arrival runway for us at Orly?
FedEx 323, runway 6 is confirmed for your arrival at Paris-Orly.
Madrid Control, buenas tardes, Eco Charlie Julia Alfa Sierra con dificultades en motor izquierdo. Me dirijo al aeropuerto de Albacete, nivel de vuelo 4.680 pies.
FedEx 323, runway 6, confirmed for your arrival at Paris-Orly.
Runway 6 confirmed for arrival at Paris-Orly, FDX 323. Thank you.
Delta 209 Heavy, Chicago Center, climb and maintain flight level 400.
984, Bucharest radar. Expect a Lino 5 Delta arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
Contacting Putnam approach on 124.175, Airbus A330-900, bye-bye.
Good morning, Adnan 1008 with you, flight level 360. American 420, contact Chicago Center on 135.6.
Charlie Julia Alfa Sierra, nivel de vuelo 4000, tenemos el aeropuerto de Albacete enfrente, estamos en modo emergencia.
Exact Jet 40, descend and maintain 8,000, turn left heading 065 vectors for the ILS runway 34 right approach.
Alaska 15, Albuquerque Center, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles, same altitude, 737.
Center requesting IFR clearance to Ouagadougou.
FedEx 323, clear box 9er, Echo arrival into Orly. Whenever you'd like descend, flight level 160.
Delta 5128, Gabaco Control, you are on the wrong frequency. Please contact the tower for your requests.
Sunset 1675, contact Menderes radar on 119.45. 119.45, back to 1675.
Center Delta 5128 requesting IFR clearance to Ouagadougou.
Golf Oscar, Mike Alpha Oscar, London Control, contact London Gatwick approach on 126.825. American 420 Chicago Center, contact Kansas City Center on 126.225.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Kilo, Sweden Control, descend flight level 060.
American 590 Heavy, contact Houston Center on 125.75.
American 590 Heavy, Houston Center, good morning.
Sausage Links 874, Oakland Center, contact Seattle Center on 124.85.
Turn right, heading 315, Golf 6 Mike Whiskey Bravo.
Swiss 709er. Contact Sophia on 131.225.
Executive 40, contact Denver approach on 119.3.
Swiss 709er, Sophia identified. Good evening.
Center, Southwest 420, we are going to request start our descent right now.
Gala 5525. Good evening.
Gala 5525, Ankara control identified. Good evening.
Ankara control, Gala 5525. Descending flight level 110.
Gala 5525, contact Menderes approach on 119.45.
American 420, descend via the run 3 arrival.
Switching to Menderes approach on 119.45. Gala 5525.
Menderes approach, Gala 5525. Descending flight level 110.
Menderes approach, Gala 5525. Good evening, maintaining flight level 150.
Gala 5525, cleared BAPS 1 Charlie, arrival into Menderes.
Gala 5525. Menderes approach identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 34 right approach into Menderes. Gala 5525. Maintain flight level 145.
Maintain flight level 145. Gala 5525.
Canada Air 3707, 5 miles from Deputy. Turn left heading 165, descend and maintain 59.
Good evening, Easy 48 Bravo Golf with you, flight level 360.
Russell control at on 125.0, spinner 315, goodbye.
Over to Fukuoka control 123.9er, English 420.
Easy 48 Bravo Golf, contact Lisbon on 135.455.
Diamond, Golf, Foxtrot, Lima, Tango Juliet, London Control identified. Good afternoon, QNH 1020.
Let's spin on 135.455, Easy 48 Bravo Golf. Many thanks, goodbye. Let's control, very good evening, Easy 48 Bravo Golf with you at flight level 360. Kansas City Center, Southwest 420, requesting start our descent now.
American 420, descend and maintain 12,000 feet via the RUD 3 arrival. Altimeter 30.03.
Eurowing 7039er, Langen radar identified service.
King Push 420, Fukuoka Control, climb flight level 360.
Emirates 2636, Guangzhou Control. Contact Nanning Control on 119er, decimal 325.
Chanic 095 Golf, descend flight level 170.
Sausage Links 874, Seattle Center, contact Cascade approach on 124.3.
Eurowing 7039er, Langen radar, climb flight level 270.
WestJet 1572, Denver Center, good morning.
Chanic 095 Golf, descend flight level 080. Delta 901 Vancouver Center, you're leaving controlled airspace. Contact Oceanic Control. Primary is 119er, decimal 56. 5 secondary is 132, decimal 335.
One Mike Juliet, welcome to Milwaukee. Contact ground on 121.8.
Skycourse 212, contact departure.
Lot 2 Kilo Lima, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Executive 40 Denver Tower, winds 280 at 5. Runway 34 right, clear to land.
Citation November 750 X-ray Papa Bangor Tower, runway 33, winds 360 at 10 gusting 20, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
2,500.
Contacting ground on 121, descend 805, Airbus 347, bye-bye.
American 6525 from the LCLK Tower. Roger, continue approach. Traffic.
155, runway 28 taxi at your discretion.
Sophia Tower, with Air 2563, we are ready for taxi to the active runway.
Air 2563, Sophia Tower, runway 27 taxi via November Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 taxi via November Juliet Hotel with Air 2563.
Would you stand number 8 requesting IFR clearance?
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Bravo departure, runway 27, initially 4,000 feet, departure 125.39 and squawk 6455, middle of April Victor.
Berlin, landing announcement please.
Taxi, 1861.
750 trade Papa, contact departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline speaking from the cabin. We are now preparing for landing at Adnan Menderes International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. We appreciate your cooperation and look forward to welcoming you to your destination shortly. Thank you.
Ryanair 11 Romeo Juliet, runway 10, wind 060 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Papa, Whiskey 163, Tango, E Pizza Tower, winds 200 at 6, runway 24, cleared to land.
Ryanair 1411, London Gatwick Airport Tower, wind 060 at 9, runway 8 right, clear to land.
2,500.
Runway 8 right, clear to land. Ryanair 1411.
Tower American 525, request landing clearance.
American 278, contact departure on 119.2.
Land runway 28, American 525. Munich Tower, Lufthansa 2 Alpha Charlie, ready for departure.
Lufthansa 2 Alpha Charlie, Munich Tower, runway 08 left, winds 030 at 6, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 503, heavy, Munich Tower, runway 08 left, winds 040 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Los 2 Kilo Lima, runway 36 taxi via November, Juliet Kilo Lima Foxtrot.
United 2206 Heavy, Boston Tower, roger. United 2206 Heavy, roger. Continue approach for runway 4 right.
Lufthansa 503, cleared take off the right left.
Aircraft to be advised. Information X-ray is now current. QNH 1011.
500.
Final departure, Lufthansa 7.
300.
Tower, Cessna 730, Papa Charlie, holding short of runway 17 right at Delta, ready for departure.
200. 100.
17 right, clear for takeoff.
80.
Cessna 730, Papa
70.
Charlie.
60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard.
You know what they say, a good landing is a landing you can walk away from.
We have just landed at Adnan Menderes International Airport. Did you know that Izmir is known for its rich history and is home to the ancient city of Efes?
Information November, request Alpha clearance to Istanbul.
Thank you for flying with our airline today. Please remain seated until you reach the final
Bargo 1 Tango SID, runway 34 right, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure 119.45 and squawk 5762, Turkish 6 Charlie November.
6 p.m. If you have a connection, please listen carefully.
3069,
Flight number
I request Pushback and Airbus
5525 to Istanbul departs at 8:30 p.m. from gate 12. Thank you.
Izmir ground today request IFR clearance to Warsaw with information Mike, Santerk 901 kilo.
Cross runway 33 right, approved American 1102.
Charlotte ground, Airbus Alpha Echo, ready for taxi.
Alpha Echo, Charlotte ground, runway 36 right, taxi via Mike, Golf, Charlie, Charlie 1.
Alpha ground, Air France 142, good afternoon, we are ready for operational Jetstar. Taxi via Mike, Golf, Charlie, Charlie 1, Airbus Alpha Echo.
With 1106, contact tower on 118.1, take care.
Pushback approved face to Southeast Air France 1472.
Ryanair 1411 London Gatwick Airport ground. Taxi to Pier 14 via Bravo Romeo. Papa, Alpha November Victor. Good day.
Face Southeast Air France 1472.
Taxi to Pier 14 via Bravo Romeo Papa, Alpha November Victor. Have a good one. Ryanair 1411.
November Alpha 6743 with information India requesting clearance over to Auburn, expect to runway 29er.
Partner delivery, Turkish 7 Papa Foxtrot with Tango, request IFR clearance to Istanbul.
Just a second.
Clear to this spot.
On request. Stand by.
Clear to Auburn, expect runway 29er, expect bypass departure, contact tower 120.575 when ready, November Alpha.
That 4 Charlie Whiskey is crossing runway 18 left.
Ground American 445, ready to taxi.
American 445, Vancouver ground, runway 8 right, taxi via Tango. Mike Victor, cross runway 13, then Lima, Lima 4.
Mega Mike Victor, winner 3 and 4, taxi, Sergeant.
AGN 907 ready for push and start.
907. Pushback approved.
Push and start approved. AGN 907.
Aegean 907. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Roger, Aegean 997.
Menderes ground, Turkish Delta 720, request taxi to the gate.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Izmir ground, Airbus Fox Alpha Echo, request ISR clearance to Dubrovnik.
Clearance. Give me just a minute.
Clear to Dubrovnik via the RIX 1 Tango departure, then AS5, departure runway 34 right, initial climb to 4000, departure on 119.45, squawk 5132, Airbus Fox Alpha Echo.
Alpha Echo, read that correct.
Vienna ground, we are requesting IFR clearance from Vienna to Linz as a flight plan and we receive information Gulf.
Sunto 2477 contact tower on 118.1.
Tower Center 2477.
King Air Oscar Romeo Papa. Information Golf is current. Cleared to Linz Hersching via the Sobi 1 Delta departure runway 34. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 119.8, squawk 2414.
Princess Ground, Sun Express for Juliet X-ray ready checks. Thank you, and Sun Express for Juliet X-ray request I-spot clearance to Nuremberg with information and Oscar.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clearance to Nuremberg on the Vexel 1 Golf departure, then as filed, runway 34 right for departure. Initial climb is 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.175 squawk 4443 for Sun Express for Julia X-ray.
Aegean 907 ready to taxi.
Aegean 907, runway 34 right taxi via Alpha, cross runway 34 left, then hotel.
Runway 34 right taxi via Alpha, cross runway 34 left, then hotel Aegean 907.
Skyhawk 743, cross runway 2, continue taxi via Juliet to runway 29er. Expect the bypass departure. Contact tower on 120.575 when ready for departure.
King Air Oscar Romeo Papa, read back correct.
Ground, we are ready for starting up our engines. King Air Oscar Romeo Papa.
On the 10 Charlie Oscar information Oscar, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Clearance on request.
Arrow. Sky condition.
Air France 1472, runway 24 right taxi via Tango 1, Lima Mike, Lima Kilo, Lima Juliet Golf, link north.
Chanex 095 Golf, Rose Inia ground, taxi to Pier 1, at Gate 3A via Delta, Bravo Zulu, good day.
Taxi to runway 24 via Tango 1, Lima Mike, Lima Kilo, Lima Juliet Golf, link north, Air France 143.
One 3.
Cruising ground, Channel 095 Golf, request progressive taxi to the gate.
Chanex 095 Golf, taxi to Pier 1 at Gate 3A via Delta, Bravo Zulu, progressive taxi path activated for you, good.
T13. Q&A.
Ground with Air 779er, ready to push and engine start. Right, northeast with Air 779er.
Second Air 124 ready to taxi for departure.
Wagonair 124, runway 23 taxi via apron Whiskey Twy, apron Victor Twy, uniform Sierra, Bravo, Charlie.
Vegas 7 Juliet Mike, East Midlands ground, ready for pushback, VFR to the north.
Vega Juliet Mike, East Midlands ground, start approved. Runway 09, QNH 1021, squawk 4455.
Zurich via Doden 7 Zulu departure, out of runway 05 right, initial climb 5000, contact departure on 128.655 and squawk is 1000, Eurowings 47 kilo. Vegas 7 Juliet Mike, can you repeat last transmission please? At Eurowings 47 kilo, we are fully ready for startup and pushback.
Eurowings 47 kilo, pushback and start approved, face northwest.
Runway 09, QNH 1021, squawk 4455, Vegas 7 Juliet Mike.
Speedbird 56 Golf, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Taxi to get a general aviation parking via Golf 1.
Stead. Read.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha, request push and start. Ground, we are ready for taxi, King Air Romeo Papa.
Santa Barbara ground, Bugün 74, request pushback and engine start.
Piper 4 Hotel Hotel, Sandino ground, taxi to general aviation parking via Alpha Bravo 1, Charlie.
Runway 34 via PL 19 and Papa Mike Echo Bravo 12, King Air Romeo Papa.
Express 1 Alpha request pushback.
Express 1 Alpha, pushback, cool.
Start approved, Sun Express 1 Alpha.
Vega 7 Juliet Mike, ready for taxi, runway 09.
Vega 7 Juliet Mike, runway 09, taxi via Charlie Alpha to Quebec Alpha Year, Hotel.
Vegas 7 Juliet Mike, can I get taxi guidance please?
Vega 7 Juliet Mike, turning on taxi path for you to runway 09.
Down 3532, solicito taxi.
TAM 3532, táxi para a pista 17 direita via Alfa, Bravo 1, Charlie.
Medium business 5, Echo India, my Delta.
Wagonair 124, contact tower on 118.6.
Clear for engine start, first November 91.
TAM 3532, contactar torre em 127,15.
Spanish Tower, American 1901, ready to go, runway 1.
Santa Barbara ground, Super Green 74, request a taxi with arrows.
Super Green 74, runway 15 right taxi via Echo, cross runway 25, then Charlie, cross runway 15 left at your discretion. Turning on taxi path arrows for you.
443, request pushback.
Logan 443, pushback approved. Expected taxi instructions shortly.
E78, hotel uniform, ready for motion start.
And ground Echo India of my Delta, there is no runway 4, only runway 08 and runway 26.
E78, hotel uniform, ready for pushback.
Ground, we have 779er, ready to taxi, runway 30, alright?
Alpha Mike Delta, negative. You must follow ATC instructions. Taxi to runway 4 via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie.
Negative, we there 779er, ready to taxi.
Alpha Mike Delta, runway 4 is available for departure. Please follow the assigned taxi route via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie to reach the runway.
Thank you, sir. Approved. Cruising go 20.